My name is Miss Mayers, and today I'm going to be taking you through our Kings Meadows High School homeroom Canvas course. Every student at Kings Meadows High School has access to this homeroom through Canvas. We can see here that I'm accessing 7C's class teacher group at the moment. So this is our homeroom. This is the main page here. We can see that there are lots of student buttons here that we can press in order to find and locate different things on our page. First things that are most important for students is our class teacher and our assembly icons. Our class teacher icons students access at 9 a.m. every day, and that's how they connect with their class teacher for half an hour. During this time, what happens is we relay messages, we check in with our students and do some activities and that sort of thing to ensure that their wellbeing is really good and to connect and see how they're feeling. If I click on class teacher there, we can see that on this page for grade 7, it's exactly the same as for the other grades. We've got all our class teachers here, and we've also got our respectful guidelines for our tutorials. So these guidelines students have been taken through, which highlight our rocks, expectations, and everything that students need to be able to converse online. So we've got all our different class teacher groups here. If I go back to the home page, we can also see that there's an assembly button here. Students click on this assembly and it takes them to their grade assembly where they meet their grade AST and their grade leader once a week, with grade 7 being on a Monday, grade 8 on a Tuesday, grade 9 on a Wednesday and grade 10 on a Thursday. As I scroll down, there are some more buttons that are really important for us to use. This class teacher group is really the gateway to everything that we're doing here in terms of pastoral care at Kings Meadows High School. The class teacher happens every single day, and during that time we get to do different things. So for example, one of those things is our check-in survey. Just waiting for that to load. Students check in with us about how they're feeling twice a week. So students will click in the check-in survey, and this page takes them to a 10-question survey or a survey where they answer things about how they're feeling today. So we can have a little bit of a look at some of those questions. They're giving themselves a rating about how they're feeling, explaining why they're choosing that number, talking about their sleep, because we know that sleep is really, really important, asking whether they'd like someone or they have someone to talk to when they're worried or sad, and this can give us an indication if they need someone to talk to about things or some additional support, about their work and so on and so forth. It also asks things like screen time and also that sort of thing. So our class teachers do that with our students twice a week through the online click-in survey part here. Our timetable is really, really important for students. So if I click in timetable, will take me to this page where we can see our slightly modified times for the day, so our extended class teacher and then our lessons after those times. I can see here that I've got access to all of the grade 7 timetables. So if I'm in 7A, I'd click on that one. And there are two different versions of the timetable. We've got a student's regular timetable, which we recommend that all students follow during the day, and their tutorial timetable, which actually tells them when they connect online with their class, with their teachers for maths, science, English, all of those subjects that they are studying. Going back to our home page. If any students are having some ICT difficulties, particularly if they are off campus or off site at the moment, our ICT information is a really important one. There's a copy there of our acceptable user agreement, some information about blended learning, and then some information about accessing password and Office 365 and Canvas that students can read through with some links as well. This is how we access Microsoft Teams, which is how we do our online tutorials, and you can see that some of those call to action buttons are there ready, showing you what they actually mean. Okay, we've already looked at some of those. We can see here about how we also connect to OneDrive and saving our work and that sort of thing, particularly if we're at home, because that can be a little tricky. We're going back to the homeroom again. Again, this is where we navigate everywhere from. We can see daily news. This is really important because it gives us a portal where we can provide information for students. So our daily news updates, we can look in there. And we can see at the moment that there's a little survey about online learning that we're asking our students to complete. There's also a copy of the message from Mrs. Pennington from a little while ago. And in our grade 7 one here, there is a little message from the grade 7 team that was posted right at the end of last term to really help us stay connected to our students. You'll notice on my page, I've got this announcements button here. This is really important because your teacher will send you or students an announcement. So for example, we had some announcements about grade 7 assembly, about online learning, all of those sorts of things, and they come up as notifications on our students' screens. So if you've got an Android, an iPhone or an iPad, it will come up there. Students will also get a notification when they log in on a desktop or a laptop. Other things that are really important are that students can use this inbox button here to actually message their teachers and ask about work that they're not sure about or concepts. It's a really good way for students to make really quick contact with their teacher and be able to ask those really important questions if they feel as though they're falling behind or that they're not sure about what to do next or a concept or something like that. So it's really powerful. So that is our homeroom for Kings Meadows High School. This is where we're accessing everything, and it's really important that students know how to and parents know how to navigate that page. We're really proud of the work that we've done in this pastoral care space, and we hope that students are enjoying their online learning so far.